Yes, Jerash Jordan in the Middle East, certainly the second largest tourist attraction in Jordan. And here we have Race, the Roman and chariot experience. And Jerash can be with the big G, the Jerash.
The legion would consist of 5,000 men. So fighting a Roman legion was like fighting a fresh army every 8 minutes. They would just keep coming on. The enemy would get tired and fed.
And here it is here, the Roman army and chariot experience, Race. And we have the classical 7 around the hippodrome, double P, double 7. And the 14th largest, interesting enough. And here's the forum, the big oval. And it's a very diverse population. Very interesting little history, including Baldwin is mentioned as raising the city. Seemed to have been raised a few times, yet this was left here. The Nymphaeum. It was part of the church. Aqueducts, all sorts of things going on here in old Jerash, and part of Philadelphia. Philadelphia Freedom. And it's certainly a meme of Prince William Little Teeth's visit down there. This little triangle there. This is built in AD 530, it says. 53 and 8 going on in this story. You can see 530 AD there and 8 square metres. 61.4 was there as well. Here's 7.4. You know that one well, and it's the Pompeii of the Middle East, I might add. Very interesting indeed. And the arch, which, as we saw, was supposed to be here back in 130. I'm finding that quite fantastic indeed. And here's a good little story here for people. And it's the 12 sites around the world that have the 2 human skulls. This is another fantastic part of the Jerash story. But in the census of 1596, it had a population of, you guessed it, 12 Muslim households. However, the archaeologists have found a small Mamluk hamlet in the northwest quarter. And they do say how it had an early Jewish population, of course. That helps with certain claimages. And I noticed the jasper. Now, that was said about there before to do with Williams, Elizabeth I in that era, who owned the thing there or something. Remember, the name Jasper came up before, and Ulrich, always a name that is very special to these people. And this to me is another 7 idea. And he's the German traveller who came across and wrote about the ruins. It took to 1806. And of course, the usual one, the ancient city has been gradually revealed through a series of excavations. Yes, everything gets covered with mega amounts of dirt somehow, and it has to be excavated. And then this started in 25. You see, here we have the Arabic idea, it's saying, of the Garshu, the Garasa, down to the Jerash. And 1910. 11.9. And the amazing preservation of all this floral work on top of the columns. We would have to say that is truly the most fantastic element to the Jerash that I can imagine here. Just incredible detail, and there for 2,000 years, no weathering at all. Truly amazing. Here's an old map from British Empire days, 1942, the Trans-Jordan Mandate. showing the British, of course, had all this area under their thumb for a long while. And of course, what can you say after that, once it's been put through the British washing machine? And it's very interesting what it says here, the Arab rebels with the British designed flag of the Arab Revolt. As you do. You get the British to come in and design your flag. And here's a good map showing the extent of empire, but of course it's all down to the choke points. All the trade going through here too, of course, and this one. And the entrance to what is here, and all the specific island stuff. So the sea is definitely under the empire. Yes, here's a stamp from the old Trans-Jordan era. They made them flags and they made them stamps. Yes, the Roman ruins, and I can always remember Dave J saying, that's cathedral work. It certainly does look like the old cathedral work to me as well. And here's the Hippodrome, very interesting little theatre area. That's where those guys were doing their race, obviously, and here's the little bleachers. There you go. So this is 2,000 years old, according to them. And in very clean looking condition, I must admit. Oh look, the underground vault.